Good evening, it's the fake news with G-Luv. I'm Oppers. I've been sent here to make things a little easier for you to hear. Because this is the truth of the world you live in. It's time you learn. We thought we'd do it with a smiley face. What the fuck was that? People didn't learn from the jigsaw thing. You can't have fucking spooky fucking people in here doing this sort of shit. Creeps me out. Good evening, this is fake news with G-Luv and some fucking crazy looking fuck. So this is the episode I've been prepping you for. This is going to explain how the flat Earth model works, as opposed to the heliocentric model that you all believe. We all believe. We got taught it was the real thing, but how do you know any different? One of the hardest things in the world, and actually sort of take everything you think you know about reality and just fucking go, okay, no, well, I think it might be something else, and just let go of that. It's hard, man. I do get it, because I studied physics and fucking I thought I knew how everything worked. It made sense, but it didn't. But really, it made sense and it didn't. But yeah, this should make sense. So yeah, this guy explains it's pretty cool, and this smiley guy that I don't know who fucking thought of. See how he goes as well. Okay, we'll start you off.
Tilt. It is designed this way to reflect our known world within this magnetic field pocket. The realm is much larger, and therefore the firmament and circumference of the fixed stars in the water beyond is much larger than the circumference of our own magnetic field. Polaris is here, above the center, and this is so important. They tell us that our magnetic North Pole is separate from what they call true geographic north. Our magnetic North Pole is moving. How can that be? Is that just another one of their lies? No, it is not. It is a half-truth. They tell us over the course of a century, the magnetic North Pole has moved from its location, just above Canada, to near Greenland, and is now en route to Siberia. It is moving fast. Why? The symbol of the swastika...
Let me just jump in there, eh? The swastika is not a Nazi sign originally. It was like an old pagan sign. It meant like new beginning or vortex. Yeah, that's what I meant.
And the black sun offers some clues as to why. For years now, flat earthers have come to see the magnetic North Pole and geographic North Pole as synonymous, but they are not. As you know, the swastika symbolizes the vortex, but the black sun takes its symbolic message further. The central core circle here represents the iron core, the black sun, or what the fictional Mercator called the Rupes Nigra. But look closer. There is another ring outside of the central core. Remember...
Okay, so we've established that our magnetic field is moving, our magnetic north. It's moving, constantly moving. That's what we've established here so far. So, all right, got that? North is moving. I'll see if old smiley face can explain it better. Yeah, thank you, G-Luv. I'll take it from here. See, our magnetic north is always moving, like he said. We'll just watch a bit more, eh?
So, in the heliocentric model, they acknowledge that the Earth's core is a solid iron sphere, but there also exists an outer core of molten iron liquid. They also tell us that this liquid outer core is responsible for producing our moving magnetic field and poles. This is why the pole is moving, because the magnetic field is not emanating from the solid core, but from a volatile outer core. This is what the second circle here represents. And like everything heliocentric related, all you need to do is apply common sense and flatten the curve, and things start to make sense. There is not a spherical outer core, but some kind of electromagnetic coil, perhaps even made of molten iron, surrounding the central solid core. At the core, we have a vortex opening, but the actual volatile energetic source...
This guy looks a lot like the stuff Tesla was working on, doesn't it? Don't you think that's a coincidence? Yeah, I don't think so either.
Neath. The central core is akin to a central clock dial. It's solid and remains fixed, and everything else moves around it. But it is also the keystone responsible for this entire movement. Everything surrounding our world moves. The stars above move, the sun and the moon, and the electromagnetic outer core under us, and all the while the land itself and central solid core remain stationary. And not only does this outer core move, and take our magnetic North Pole with it, but it is highly likely that it moves in accordance with the precession of the equinox.
Well, I would say it's a bit more than highly likely. I'd say it's fucking possibly fucking accurate, you know, because just happens to be set up like that. I mean, too bizarre, too many coincidences for this to be set up exactly like this and not be it. I mean, seriously, just keep watching, you'll see. And Smiley Face Norge yet? What's his name? Fucking, what did he say his name was? Fucking Horace? Fucking, I can't remember. Yeah.
Bound in their revolution by our magnetic North Pole. And because of this, they move within our magnetic toroidal field only. This is why the magnetic North Pole will always be the center of our known world. As I said before, the first image of the landmass presented in the moon's face is likely akin to an X-ray image and has not captured any water mass. And because of this, it has only recorded the areas of our realm with high density.
What do you reckon, Captain Maynard? Exciting stuff? Yeah, I know. You're not into fucking this sort of shit, are you? Dogs don't care what fucking shape the world is. Just see, this is a proof.
Exposing every weakness, however I can't be hit by the kid. Who is coming to get home when they get home at night? They're fighting psychopathic wise and judges.
The land. In the same way, an X-ray image will capture the parts of our bodies with the highest density, like the bone, but not the blood in our veins. In a sense, it is appropriate to view the landmass captured here as skeletal, and because of this, it has not captured the water or ocean surrounding our land, nor does it display a differentiation between the frozen landmass and that which is not frozen. If the sun's concentric journey above us is bound by the north magnetic pole here, and its magnetic toroidal field, and this entire magnetic field is moving with the pole, then it is likely we have a situation of a changing climate as this process unfolds.
And there it is right there, folks. What's all fucking about climate change. It's just that, yeah, these guys are using something that happens naturally in our planet. They're lying to us about it so they can actually fucking trick us into doing whatever they want. Look at COVID. It was just a warm-up. Climate fucking lockdowns are coming. Got anything to add there, Smiley Boy? Well, no, actually. You just stole what I was going to say, like, right out of my mouth. You think you're funny? You think you're funny, G-Luv? Oh, have you?
All areas outside of our magnetic field will inevitably be frozen and dark due to the lack of sunlight. And this is consistent with what some of the scriptures have told us. I saw the great rivers, and I came to the great river, and to the great darkness, and went to the place where no flesh walks. I saw the mountains of the darkness of winter, continually melting and refreezing with the revolution of the pole over the course of a great year and each astronomical age. Do you now understand why they are terrified of the ice melting, of our Earth supposedly heating up, and why this demonic joke of a man wants to dim the sun? They are using natural climate change due to the rotation of the magnetic pole to justify a whole host of useless measures and money laundering. They are terrified because they are on the verge of losing all control of the narrative. We must save the precious Antarctica from melting, the last unspoiled place on Earth. But as you can see, there is no landmass for us to call Antarctica. It is a complete lie. When they refer to Antarctica, there is only the Antarctic Circle, and a lot of the footage at the so-called Antarctica could have been taken at any location around this circle. As you can also see, the land masses of South America, New Zealand, and Australia all fall within close proximity to the outer edge of the greater world map, and would therefore be within close proximity to the foundations of the firmament itself. This is most likely the reason there is heavy military presence in these regions. The changing climate, the melting of the Antarctic Circle, is as natural as day and night.
And now, something creepy. Oh, what's the basic structure anyway? Of course, there's more, but it fits in perfectly, like the stars and the constellations, that all fits in. With some more crazy footage from Melbourne. This is probably some of the craziest footage I've seen out of Melbourne, but yeah, that's what it's like. We need an army. Somebody help me get an army so we can go take a city back, please. Come on, let's do it. We need guns. Lots of guns. Wow.
Fuck, they're throwing shit at the coppers. Look at that. Look at that. They're throwing shit at the coppers. Get him. Whoa. What the hell, man? Whoa, whoa, whoa! 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 Shit! Fuck! Shit!
Yeah, so this has been the big news with G-Luv, that's me, and this is what you call doing a harrow. Not quite getting flushed out, just sort of hanging about like a shit dag. Yeah, I went there.